I'm here to talk about the corruption that's going on, well, here, all over and across America, United States. It's happening to good families. Most of families which don't deserve to go through this. Talking about false allegations made, CPS get called, kids get removed. And these families suffer and the kids suffer. On December 12th, they showed up at my door. I said, "Come on in." I said, "I've done nothing wrong, had no crimes committed, my kids weren't abused or neglected." And that was the mistake I made. I let them in. My twins have autism spectrum disorder. And at the time of this, my husband was in California. He left the state. So it was just me. I was all alone. I asked for help from the school. And instead of getting me the help and support, they turned around and called CPS on me. And being a good mother, I had nothing to hide. No crime was committed. They removed my kids because I had dirty dishes and crayons on the floor. They didn't conduct an investigation. They had no probable cause to remove my children. They didn't have a warrant. The report says choking hazard, crayons on the floor due to choking hazard because of special need kids. It was a week before Christmas. I didn't see them for 2 weeks. Since then, and since they were taken for a shelter reason, they should have came home at the first hearing, which was December 20th. But they kept pushing underlying issues. Wouldn't tell me what those were. They said that I had mental problems, which is funny because I've never had a history of mental problems. I've always been very active in the autism community and helping other people and volunteering with my church and play dates and homeschooling. Then they said that I didn't have the authority to homeschool my children because that they had special needs. School showed up and really side-railed me and threw me under the bridge. Through this whole time, my kids have suffered. They keep crying, want to come home. When can we come home, Mommy? When can we come home? They've been abused in care. And I'll post some pictures here in a minute to go along with this. My 4-year-old had cigarette burns on him at one point. My baby, my 2-year-old, has fallen down the stairs and got a huge thing. Twins have had stitches, wrong medicine given. My baby's had 2 yeast infections. I've done everything they've asked, court-ordered. Yet they still refuse to return my children. They no longer have the authority, legal authority, right, to hold my children. They are holding them against their will, holding them illegally. And started reaching out to state legislators. I started reaching out to the news. Anyone who can help me. And now, on top of everything, we lost our place. And they're saying, well, now you can't have your kids back because of that. The guardian lied to him, told me on Friday, I'm so sorry, hon. CPS has been looking for a reason to keep your kids for a while now. And she said, you need to get into a place as soon as possible. That way they cannot use this against you. It's like, hell, they were telling me I need to get rid of my dog, but she's an emotional support dog for my kids. Their overuse of power, the fact that there's money involved, incentives involved, corruption. I send pictures of the kids in care to the caseworker, to the supervisor. No one does anything. They don't care. I tell them the kids are crying, they want to come home, the kids are suffering. And all they do is try to make the parents feel like bad parents, neglectful parents. Yeah, I had dirty dishes in the sink. I'm guilty of that. Oh my gosh. But here's the thing that they do not understanding. I have 4 small children. I end up doing it alone. You really need to wake up. And you really need to start protecting these children that you say the whole best interest of the children is bull. If it was really in the best interest of my children, you would bring my children home a long time ago and quit making them suffer. Quit letting these atrocities go on. I can't tell you how many stories I hear every day of families because I'm speaking out more and more. I've made CPS nervous. They've asked me to stop. That I'm making them nervous because I'm speaking the truth. Well, guess what? Maybe you should stop stealing children. There's an idea. Stop stealing children. So, just wake up, America. Please wake up. And bring my kids home. End the shenanigans.